Welcome, Team Cosmic Seeds. I'm currently still inviting some people and posting the link on Discord. So bear with me. We'll start soon. Nice. Will you be attending the old school European Old School Championship by any chance? Also, I would love to see a deck list, because this will be also a part of today's video, to see if we can find a deck that I can build. Oh, you will be there. That would be so cool to meet you finally after, I don't know, 3 years. I think you've been part of this channel. That would be so cool. I also asked Jürgen if he will be there, but he hasn't answered yet. He has a bunch of stuff going on right now, some chaos, he said, so I'm still waiting for his reply. Oh, in Las Vegas. Okay. Too bad. Maybe one day. We'll see. So, maybe one day. I'm also planning on going to the US at one point in my life. So I'll ask around where people live and see where we could meet, maybe at an event or something. We'll see. So let's see. Let's post this. Well, I've never been there, but from what I've seen, all these Magic cons look like a ton of fun. Nice. Is it always in Las Vegas, or is it in different places? Okay, good to know. Good to know. That I guess should be a spot. Amsterdam. Okay, that's much closer for me since I live in Germany. So let's post this. One sec, correction here. Classic cardboard tutor playlist here. But happy that you like it. Some of the songs are from my dad actually, who programmed games like retro games back in the day. Not that one though, but some of them. Which is so cool, you know, like connecting with my dad's roots, you know, like doing retro style music. Really like that. And then I found some royalty-free music on YouTube that I'm also using here. Okay. Oh yeah, he is. Still programming, though not games anymore. But yeah, still in the IT industry. Gonna do some mail time in a sec. There's some mail that needs some censoring of addresses. Give me a minute. Okay. So this one should be fine, this one as well, and that one. And then we got a nice package here, which we're also gonna open. Okay. Let's wait maybe like 2 more minutes, and then we're officially starting. Then we've waited like 10 minutes. And then we can move to the good news for the channel. Just noticed there's a bonus 3 in the title. I just removed that. That was not intentional. Okay. So, shall we begin? By the way, before we begin, you can hear me clearly. Music is the audio is fine. Music's not too loud. Everything okay? If not, just scream. So, welcome back everyone to another stream, another live stream, episode 9 on the live stream side. We are connecting this with a little Mailtime, got a little package here, as well as a couple of letters, which we're going to open in a sec. But first of all, a big thank you to you all, everyone here on the stream, and also subscribe to the channel. Many new faces here, and we have finally reached the goal of monetization. That means we've been on YouTube for 3 years. We could have reached the monetization goal about a year ago, then my work got a little more heavy and time was just a little too time consuming, and I just couldn't keep up with the algorithm. The algorithm moved me down and didn't offer my videos much anymore, and we lost some watch hours. And you need to have 4,000 watch hours throughout 365 days. So that we finally reached this year, or just a couple of days ago. Thank you. And thank you everyone. Thank you also to you for watching my videos, supporting me in any way you can. And I'm very thankful. I'm not here for the money, as you know, on this channel. It would be probably much bigger if I was in there for the money, but I'm a normal working guy. And on the side, I just like to do some MTG videos, show off cards, and show how I identify fakes and build commander decks and all the good stuff that you enjoy on this channel. I think there is something for everyone there. And now I can get a couple of cents every day from people who watch my videos. It will not be a lot. I think after like 10 days or something, I think I got like €2 or so, and it was from a friend at work who was like, hey, I support you now. And he sent me €1 and €2 for a video. So if you want to share your channel name, Team Cosmic Seeds, I suppose maybe it is, you can do so. And if people are interested in whatever you do, I can send people over. Maybe some of you are interested in whatever you share. If it's MTG content, even better. So yeah, we are now able to get a couple of bucks financing my hobby, but it will be just a few ones. If you wanna support me, you can by just sending me like a monthly subscription. There's like a monthly subscription, and I get like I get like 70% of what you pay. There, I started creating like a membership program, and you can use some emojis, and I started creating those, and I got into that, and it was so much fun. For a whole day I created emojis. Let me check if that works in chat, by the way. Like this probably. Oh yes, it does. It does. I created some cardboard tutor emojis, and if you send me $1 per month, you can use them. You don't have to. Don't feel obligated. If you have $1 to spare, you can do that. You also get some badges, and I think I can show off what you get somehow if you wanted to support me. Where is that? Where can I see what you get? I think it was in this tab. Yeah. This, and then badges and emojis. Yes, and I can share that with you. Let's see. Give me a minute. Maybe. Oh yeah. Because I can add that browser as well, and then you can get a live browser view of what you can get and expect from the membership program. Their window capture, I think, Chrome. Let's see. Yeah, that should work. Google Chrome. Yes. Faster than a minute. So, this, and then we can send it. There we are. Thank you, Cosmic Seeds. By the way, you do all sort of things, but mainly MTG. So, and your channel name is Team Cosmic Seeds, I suppose. So, if you wanted to support them, you can do so. This is what you can expect. I designed some cute badges in MTG style. You have like a brown badge for a month if you're a new member, and then it gets a pip per month, or not exactly per month. After 1 month you get the white pip, then you get a blue pip, then the black pip after 6 months, the red pip after 1 year, and the green one after 2 years. And if you support me for another year, you get the purple pip with a little black lotus in it. It's so small, but there is a black lotus in there. And there are the emojis, and there's the lol emoji, and a love emoji, and a party emoji, and an angry emoji. And all of these you can use in the comments, and you can also use them in chat and everywhere else. I thought about adding them to the Discord as well, but then I was like, maybe I shouldn't, because it should be a special thing for everyone who supports me with their money. So it shouldn't be a thing that everyone should have. And there are more to come. You can see if I gain more members, I get more emotes to give to you. And I already designed 9. So yeah, I hope you like them. I hope you enjoy them. If we reach, I think you can upload up to 10. I wanted to leave a little room. Maybe we wanna replace some of them. Maybe we wanna have a sad face emote, which I haven't designed. Most of them are positive and optimistic. But if you wanted a special design to see for everyone, we could also vote on a design, which one we want to see next or something. I'll think of something. So maybe I'll do a poll as soon as we have one more member, which one should be the 5th emote. And I'll give you some more to choose from, which one will be the next. And these, in my opinion, should be the ones that might be used most, which are emotes that show mostly used, or the most used emotes, in my opinion. But if you miss some in the emojis that I design, and you're like, you need a sad face crying emoji, which I haven't designed, maybe you want to add that as well. So yeah, do not send me money if you cannot afford it. If you need to save up money, pay all your bills, and if you want to spend a couple of bucks to support a YouTuber who does videos that are fun to you and you enjoy, thankful and happy to get a couple of bucks more, but you don't have to. I don't want to pressure anyone into getting anything. It's just a little thingy, you know, like a little fun thing, but nothing that you need, you know. And then you can see my revenue. 60 cents. What else was there? What I wanted to show you. Let's move this out of the way for a sec, and let me check what else there was. Thank you so much. Thank you, Team Cosmic Seeds, for your support. There was one more thing that I wanted to show you. Where is that? On the phone it's so much more sorted, kind of. Here I haven't found these options yet. I wanted to show you the levels that, I think it's here, the levels that you can, oh yeah, I found it. So let's get it back. There it is. These are the levels for now that I designed. How you can support me. If you give me $1 per month, you get most of the stuff that you probably would want. So you get the badges so that you can see how long you've been supporting me. and see how long others have supported me and are on this channel, and send me $1 per month at least. You get the emojis, and I mean, I reply to everyone normally, but if at some point my channel would get so big that most comments cannot be replied to, we'll see if I ever reach that. You will have priority for comments, so I will try to reply to your comments as soon as I see them. The others I will also reply to, so don't you worry. If you don't support me, you also get your answers to your questions. But I thought this would be a fair thing for people who send me some money to definitely get an answer to questions that they ask me. Obviously, keep them family friendly, the questions, but I will answer questions. What else do we have? So I tried to have like little alliterations here. So if you give me $1 per month, you get the cardboard comrade. You can call yourself comrade. Comrade is it pronounced right? Then the second one was the cardboard conveyor for $5, and you get some shout outs, I thought. So at the end of the video, I would show some credits of people who support me with a $5 level. And lastly, so you could also maybe use a name of your channel so that others can find you, maybe something like that. I found that would be a fair thing, and obviously everything from the previous levels. And lastly, the cardboard contender. If you pay me $10, we can play together on camera or off camera over spell table. If you live in Germany and wanna come and meet me, we can find a place that we can meet. I live pretty much in the center of Germany, so it shouldn't be too far. But yeah, we will find a place to meet if you would like that. And I thought maybe once a month we could play a round of Magic. Doesn't mean that I will not play with anyone else, but you especially would get to play once a month around, or like for an hour. We'll find a way. And how long. Obviously not for the entire day, but I thought I would like to have the spell table games recur again, and maybe some people would like to play with me. If I find more ideas of what to add, higher levels or in between levels, maybe you have ideas yourself, do let me know. I could add those. If you think some of them are way too expensive or way too cheap, we could also change stuff around. Currently, we have these 3 levels, and if you want to support me, do so. And I'm very thankful to everyone, even if you don't pay me money. You don't need to do that. So, and then we're gonna close that again, and I think we are going to move over. If you don't have any other questions, thanks. I love that you like the ideas. The work friend who is the cardboard comrade here, Dr. Felix van den Baum. He also seemed to like the emojis, the emotes that I designed, and the little badges. He also started playing Magic the Gathering about a year ago or so, and with me or through me, and they also got like 4 Modern Horizons 3 decks, all the 4 decks now for Christmas, and we played with those. These are very playable. So yeah, they also enjoy the game a lot. Good. Correct. If you and if you have any other questions, do let me know. Otherwise, I would move to the next topic. Let me get a sip. Because I know the upload is always a little delayed with the chat. So I'll wait before I move over to the next topic and stop whatever I'm doing at that moment. So let's get that out of the way. And that in. So, next topic for today. There is a little event going on in June. I already started talking about it at the beginning of the video, but officially now for everyone. Let's get the next browser in here. There is a European old school championship going, and I will probably be there. I'm 90% positive that I will be there. I'll see whatever happens closer to June, but I'm thinking about joining, and I think it should be this date, the Saturday. Let me check. There's a Friday old school meetup. Okay, it is quite close to me, so this is also a nice thing. So you have an old school meetup. I'll see when exactly I will be there. I will not be there the entire weekend, and there could be a meetup on the Saturday as well, like in front of the building or after the event. You know, there will be space to talk and chill and maybe play a round of Magic even. So if you wanna meet me, it is in Darmstadt, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, which is quite close to me, so I will not have a problem to be there. It's at a hotel, and there should be a restaurant. There should be parking spaces for free. So all of that is really nice. I talked with the actual event planners. They were 4. I think one of them died last year, and they talked about the event and answered a couple of questions that I still had. Yeah, it does look like a ton of fun, and I hope Nerd and Proud of It, aka Jürgen, can also join, who's also relatively close, and I think also has relatives close by, if I'm not mistaken. So that should not be a problem, and even if they don't, they can just crash on my couch. So it should be possible if they don't have anything else to do. So this European Old School Championship will be an event that I will be joining. I talked with the event planners, got some questions answered, and they were really kind, because the problem that I had was these cards are restricted, therefore you can only play one of them in your deck, and you're playing, I think, a 40 or 60 card deck. I forgot what the rules were on that, but only one of each power card, and some of the stronger cards only also one of them. And I was worried that you need power 9 to actually like play, you know, like to be relatively competitive. And it is true that many times the most competitive decks are the ones that have power 9, and I don't have any, but there are still several deck lists that don't need power and still are playable. And this will also be one of the topics of today, is finding a deck for me that I can play, that I have most cards of. Because as you know on this channel, I do have set cubes of all these old school sets of Unlimited and Arabian Nights, Antiquities, The Dark, and Legends. And all of these cards I already own, you know? Okay, so you think I need 0 power 9 for this tournament? Because you own 0 as well. How? I mean, I'm also not the most competitive person, but I would like a fighting chance, you know? That is the problem that I have, and I'm worried if I don't have power 9 that, I mean, I just lose, you know, most of the games. And that would suck. Because I'm here, I mean, if I'm at a championship, I would also try to win the championship, and I would like to have a chance at least to get somewhere. And if you say I don't need power 9, it would be interesting which kind of deck lists are there that are possible to build for me. Because, for example, I don't have libraries as well, or I don't have Nisha's workshops. These are quite expensive and will also not be possible for me to get really quick, you know? So that is the thing. All of these 5 sets I own most cards of, and I'm thinking about which decks I could build. So if you have ideas, let me know. You own 1 force field. Force field I don't have an unlimited copy of, but it's only around maybe $200 if you want a normal one. You own a workshop. Yeah. Okay, so you're only allowed to play one. I just realized because there were some deck lists that played 4, and I'm wondering how strong these decks are if they don't play all 4, like artifact heavy decks. Yeah. So yeah, cards below, let's say $800 if I need only one of, or below $500 if I need like 4 of. I could imagine getting till June, but everything above seems impossible to get. You know, like I don't think I want a Mox now. I want to finish out everything else with my set cubes before I get a Mox, you know, and all the other power cards. I do own Mind Twist, I do own Mana Drain, so that's not a problem. I own enough Strip Mines and Soul Rings and Regrowth. These stronger cards I already own. Wheel of Fortune I don't own, but I could get if I play red. Demonic Tutor I have. Channel I have. Brain Geyser I have. Balance I have. So most of these stronger cards I have, but not the strongest. So if you have deck ideas, do let me know. And I hope to see you there at the event. Whoever is joining, let me know in the comments also, because then we could try to meet up at the event or just in front of the event or wherever you want to meet. I mean, not where, but like close to the event. Maybe just grab something to eat, you know, that could also be a possibility if you don't want to join. As I said, I talked with the people who planned this event. There's also an email address. If you have questions, if this website, I will link in the description after the live stream. If you have questions, you can ask them. And they're such nice people. It costs like around, I think, $20-ish, 17 euros or something, to be able to play at the event. And the entire money is used to give these 3 special guests their traveling costs and all the money they spend probably on eating and sleeping and stuff. And the rest is given to charity. This is such a nice thing. Like, it's not that like there are some prices, but most of the money goes to charity and like to animal shelters or like what else did they tell me? To like medical facilities. It was like a really nice thing there, and then I was like, okay, I should totally go just for the event, you know, just to meet people, even if I lose every game. Just a nice thing for charity. Copy artifact I would still have to get. I'm still holding out to find one online. There was one around a month-ish ago for a price that I would be willing to pay for it, around $150, $170. In Europe, these have gotten quite expensive, by the way. Like, that's why I'm not getting any right now. But if I find one, I will get one. But probably I would need 4. Another thing that I would not be getting is more dual lands. So I would not be able to play like, let's say, 3 colors, 4 colors decks, 5 colors even, because I will not get multiple dual lands. And again, these dual lands obviously are all quite expensive. One of each would be enough, in my opinion. Let's check. Copy artifact. Floop. There you are. Yeah. I mean, I have one of each almost. Tundra is missing. So if we play blue-white, I don't have it. I mean, look at this. What is that? Like $350 for a copy artifact. It's near mint, apparently. There are some for $200, but these are probably eaten. You know, like these I would not be willing to put in my set cube. Set cubes obviously go first before the old school decks. But yeah, this copy I don't want to play. So 200 bucks already out. Then I have 220. This would be better, but like these are quite used too. 30. That would be okay probably. But then again, I saw some for like 150, 170-ish in the Discord, old school Discord trading group. And I just should have been awake at like 3 o'clock a.m. German time to get that one. Fisher is a good card from the Dark. We played the Dark set cube during my birthday. And we realized how good Fisher was to include to get rid of cards, for example lands, as also, you know, like a Maze of Iths, you know. Yeah, those are used. Yeah, so we'll see. One thing, and you can also let me know which decks I should play. You told me about a Goblin deck. I'm wondering which about the deck list and which cards I would need to play it. And I am worried that I would need like 4 Goblin Kings to have it. So that would be a little investment, though not that expensive, I suppose. Goblin King. But these cost around 50 bucks probably. Obviously, I'm only getting unlimited copies for the cube, and well, there's one, an excellent. I'm wondering if that is revised and the person doesn't know what they're listing. Well, that is quite cheap. Let's add that to the cart. I'll remember to ask them, because that is a good price. 35 for excellent condition. I'm just worried it's revised. Thank you for getting me pictures. Yeah, send them over on Discord, whichever channel seems useful, reasonable. Maybe I should create an old school channel on the Discord. For people who are wondering, we have a Discord server. If you want to join, there should be a link in the description already, I think. If not, I will add it, or most of the videos already have it. Okay, yeah. One other thing, we have mail here. Let's move over to Mailtime. Let's transition this away again. We got some mail, 3 letters, which have some smaller cards and 1 big package. And I wanted to do a little Mailtime opening. So let's pop these open. We're starting with these smaller letters and get to the big one of today, which is also a little celebration card that I got myself for my birthday and also for monetization reasons. Not that the monetization would be that big as you saw earlier in the stream here. So let's pop these open and see what we got. And now you will see some post-editing magic. I mean, not yet, but when I upload it again, this video, because this is what happens in the background. Me cutting open letters. Let me get this off camera for a sec. Just to be sure that there are no addresses. Yeah, should be fine. And then we can see what is in there. I don't remember what's in the other 3 letters, so we'll see. Cute stickers here. I think I have to cut them. Or can I save them? Nope. Halfway. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, those are the signed cards. I got 2 signed cards here. Elvish Archers, signed by Anson Maddox. I already have one, which I can now trade away. Or maybe I play an Elves deck, I don't know. And then we have the Crusade. Camera moved a little. There we are. Here. Which is signed by, I think it's Dennis actually, and they miswrote the name, isn't that correct? Which is an anti-goblin card, which will also go into my set cube. Already own 2 or 3, I don't know how often it was on the sheet. And these will go in there. Oh, cool. Cool sleeve. Very nice. Let's get the next letter. How do I get in here? Gee, so much tape. I have like the dullest knife that you can imagine. It looks scarier than it is. Like this knife is as old as I am, and I'm 34 now. At least. It has been sharpened so often. I think it had like a different blade. I have not sharpened it for quite a while. Can only hurt cards, not tape. There we are. Okay. Looks good. No addresses. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we got here. By the way, I do like to bling out my cubes with signed cards like these and the ones that you already saw. And this is a Yotian soldier from Antiquities, signed by the late Christopher Rush. These are therefore quite coveted and expensive, and Chris Rush is quite an iconic artist, or has quite some iconic art on these. And I just couldn't resist, and the person did a nice deal on them, and happy to include that one. It's a really clean card. Like minor scruffing and scratches, but it's really clean, really clean card. Really nice. Happy to own a Chris Rush Yotian soldier now. You also have one of these signed. That's cool. Now we are Yotian soldier signed buddies. Let's open letter number 3. Also tape. Oh wow, you have over 140 signed Christopher Rush cards. That is impressive. I have like 3 or 4, I think. Now maybe 4 or 5. Let's check for addresses. Looks good. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we have. Thanks a bunch, and danke. We have a Suchi and a copy artifact. Let's get them out of the top loaders here. And also thank you to the person who sent me those and the nice deal that we got on them. I think the copy artifact was sent to me actually for free, which was really nice. Apparently it was a little used. We'll see. Was it? Am I mistaken? No, it wasn't for free. Maybe I'm mistaken. No, it was a good deal. It was just a good deal. It had a little bend up here, like 10 bucks or something, or 15, I think I paid for it. Yeah, it was quite used, but I can use it in old school decks. In this case, in my Hana pre-modern deck probably, which I still haven't shown to the channel. Copy artifact, sadly, not an unlimited copy. I would have loved to get the unlimited one. I was excited for a sec, because unlimited and revised does look quite similar, especially on pictures with different lighting and stuff, but then you look a little closer and the name is a little off-center to the bottom, and therefore this is revised and this is unlimited. If you didn't know, we also got a Suchi. You have like 150 Christopher Rush signed cards. That is crazy. Were you able to meet him in person? Because I would have loved to, but then again, I think I never played old school cards before he died, so I wouldn't have even been able to. And I actually only met Jeff A. Menges 1.5 years ago. This was the first artist that I actually met in person, and up until then, I just bought the signed cards, so I was never able to actually meet someone. And I'm really excited about meeting these 3 artists here in person. Like, I'm really excited to meet those. Sadly, Jeff Lobenstein, I think, did not do any old school cards, but Heather Hudson and Daniel Gallon, I'm excited to meet and get some cards signed. Heather, I think, did only like 3 cards-ish. You never met him, never met Chris Rush? Yeah, sad. Quite an iconic artist. Heather Hudson, I think, only did like 3 cards or something in Legends, but Daniel Gillon already started in Alpha, so I'm really excited to meet him in the European Old School Championship in June. Now, we have a Suchi here, which is very clean. Just this ding up here, which is kind of sad, but wow. Other than that, really minty copy. Wow, that is clean. It is real, I can tell, but it's clean. Wow, amazing. I might use this one in my cube. That is really nice copy. Thought I would give it to a friend who needs one. Maybe they get a little scuffier one from me. Yeah, you should come to Europe. Come to Europe. Meet Daniel Gillon. Gallon? How is he pronounced? I will ask them. So, what else? Oh, by the way, yeah, I don't know if I should build an old school deck with Suchi. I currently have 4. If I trade it to the friend, I have 3 again. But that would be a possibility to build like a deck with Suchi. But I think you would need Misha's workshops to build useful decks with Suchi. Am I mistaken? By the way, the next part that I'm saying is for the video, because I will clip this and have a little opening video uploaded. Camera is moving again a little. There we are. Like this. Yeah. Okay. The next part is just for the upload video, not for this video here. Atalk Suchi deck is fun, though. Then go Big red fireball. Okay. But still, you would need a Mishra's Workshop, right? I might be able to get one. But only one? I don't know if that is enough. Which colors would you play in a ATOG Suchi deck? Oh, yeah. Okay, I get the deck list now, right? You have the ATOG who eats all the Suchis. You get all the mana and then you cast Fireball. And I mean, you also attack and see if they block. And if they block, you have a big ATOG. Could you play green as well to give him trample in a way, in any way? That would be cool. Does Berserk give trample? Let me check. Don't have Berserk by heart. Berserk. Also only have one Berserk. Yeah, gains trample. Okay, so you could play green, red ATOG, Berserk, eating artifacts. Would that be a deck list? But I would need more Berserks. Fireballs I have enough, ATOGs I have enough. I have Cardboard Tutor ATOG. Oh, you cannot see him. There, Cardboard Tutor ATOG. You could even play him, because you are allowed to play altered cards, which is so cool. Green for Fog, okay. Interesting. You also don't really need Power 9, do you? Like, need? Because I don't think so. Fog is very sneaky. You play Soaring probably to eat it as well, but only once in this deck list. What's a Berserk these days? Berserk. Unlimited Berserk. There it is. Oof. Another, let's say 80 bucks per piece, huh? I have one. There's another deck list of the event planner who also plays, obviously, who told me I should build an elves deck. Let me get the picture. Can I get the picture without showing any personal stuff? Let me see. I think I can. Let's get this out of the way for a sec. There and this way, and then this guy here. So that is the photo, and open a new tab. There it is. There. This was a deck list that I found on the Discord, the Discord trading group, and I was like, I have most cards. They were selling the entire deck. The offer is already gone, obviously. They have a Mox. They have 4 Bayous. I would only play 1 Bayou. But I have mazes. I actually have cities in a bottle. I don't have... I maybe have 2 Whirling Dervish, maybe just 1. So I would have to get some more. I have a 3rd Maze of Ith. I would need 2 Pendle Havens, the Mishras I have, and I would need more Ice Storms. I think the entire rest I own already. You don't have a Chaos Orb? That is such a nice transition. I mean, there's this. Should we check what's in here? Let's check what's in here. Last package, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's crack this one open. And I will cut it open off camera without showing addresses because I have to flip it. That's cute. Okay. A little bag. Came with a little bag. So let's see what the big card of today is. I got myself a Chaos Orb. This is my first one. I have never flipped one. I don't think I flipped a falling star yet, and they never did any dexterity based cards again. And seeing the elves deck list, I thought I could just get a Chaos Orb because apparently it's played everywhere. Let's see if it opens. Is that stuck? Oh no, okay. We're good. Such a nice transition. Team Cosmic Seeds. It's such a nice copy. It's such a good copy. The front is really clean, actually. It's just some scratches. The signature is real. I've checked with the signature group on Facebook. Yeah, and the back has 2 roller lines. Here is one, and there's one. And there's a little, I guess, binder ding. It was listed as played, but I think it's more like lightly played in the European terms. In American terms, maybe MP condition. I mean, I wouldn't call it damaged right away. I mean, it has damage there, but I think it's fine. Such a nice copy. And I never flipped one, and I'm really looking forward to flipping one in the old school event that I'm attending. So yeah, really happy with this copy here. And I am still looking for a deck list, what I should play. If you have any other ideas, let me know in the comments also, or in chat if you're live right now. Yeah, it has roller lines. Yeah, the fact the fact that it is real, or the other way around, true, just like you say, the fact that it has roller lines shows that it is real. Now I have built a sentence that makes sense. Yeah, that is true. And I don't mind. I also will play the entire deck with translucent sleeves. Just for the nostalgia reasons, just like my cube. So I will just get the cards out of the cube and build a deck out of them and just play with those. Do I need an orb in the ATOG deck list as well? That would be interesting to know. Because I could also play the ATOG deck list. The question is, how important are Taigas? Because I only own one. Do you need Curd Ape in such a ATOG deck list, or do you go full artifacts? Then again, don't have a workshop, don't know if I can get one in time. Yeah. Open to discussion here. We also don't have to choose today. Then again, we could just try to build as much of the deck right now, if you would like to see that as well. And just talk a little, chat a little, open to ideas. While we still chat and talk, let's get some sleeves here so the cards don't get any damages from just moving. Still not sponsored by Dragon Shield, but I love their sleeves, and also not sponsored by KMC, but great thicker sleeves here. Elvish Archers in the ATOG deck list? Interesting. Why though? For Berserk and First Strike? I really like the fit of these KMC sleeves because they're so tight and also fit nicely at the same time, and they're thicker, so bending the card is much harder. And then for nostalgia reasons, we got the translucent back, and the roller lines you can barely see, barely. So this is perfect. It's so interesting that you say First Strike is very handy, because in this deck list that you saw before, there's this Spitting Slug 3 times, which is a 2/4. And apparently, and I asked the organizer of the event, apparently a 2/4 First Strike for 2 mana every turn is great. And I find this so silly because in today's standards, this is such a bad creature. I'll show it for everyone who doesn't know. Spitting Slug. This is such a bad card for today's standards. There. It gains first strike, and whenever it's blocking or blocked and you didn't pay the 2, the entire opponent's team gets first strike, which is so silly. Did they reward that? Yeah, whenever it becomes blocked or blocks, yeah, it triggers. Such a silly creature. And people pay $3.50, $4 on average for this. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Not many have first strike. Such an interesting thing. That this is a thing that is good, you know, like for today's standard, if a creature has first strike, as long as it doesn't have death touch, like whatever. Let's chump block that. But yeah, not many token generators in these sets. So yeah, chump block with an elf, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. What's an ATOG deck list? I have this website here. I don't know if this is the best website. If you have a better one, let me know. MtG decks. What is that deck called? ATOG and Suchi, kind of Suchi. Unable to find card. Oh, it just looks for cards. Interesting. Okay, so let's go with green red Suchi deck. Prices index? No, that's not how you view recent decks. That is better. How do you look for decks? All decks. But that is all green decks. How do you work with this website? Old school tournament, old school deck lists? That is better. Oh, aggro. Is that aggro? We're not playing aggro. Because I want to see a deck list. Which cards do I need? No, but that's aggro. Yeah. Okay, I will just Google it for a sec. Wait. Give me a sec. Suchi and ATOG old school deck list. Let's see what we get here. Old school ATOG deck. Has ATOGs and Suchis. Okay, here we are. Same website, but finally was able to look up stuff. Triskelion I don't have 4 of. City in a Bottle is in there, okay. One Misha's Workshop. City of Brass I only have 1 of. Library I also need. Ouch. Google's better? Yeah, I googled it. I googled it and then I got to this website. Black Vise, Mana Vault I need 3 of. Gee, that is not a cheap deck list. And then all the Moxen, because why not? Black Lotus, oh god. I don't think I'm gonna play this list, man. But yeah, it has the fireballs in there. Okay, I get it. Balance, interesting. Mind twist, demonic tutor. This plays like 4 colors, everything except green. Interesting. This is not a green-red deck then. Okay, there should be a green-red deck list. Let's check. How about this one? Let me check. Only plays 2 Suchis, but no green. Fog, you also said. Yeah, super expensive deck list. I mean, it should include all of these. Why are we not including these? Suchi and Fog. Swedish. Oh, that's a commander deck. Fog and Fork. That's like an entire cube. No. If you have a deck list just shared with me here or in Discord, I can't really seem to find one with a similar idea that you had of Atog, Fog, and Suchi. If I have 4 Suchi now, I could, you know, like I could try. And I have someone who would be able to give me one workshop, probably. But if we needed more, like 4 mana vaults, I will not be able to. I mean, I don't wanna, you know? Then we have my special needs, you know? Like, I don't wanna get 4 mana vaults for 200 bucks per piece or 150. Yeah, I don't know. Just send me the list. I'm thinking about getting this deck together here. I'll see about that, because most of these I have. I have the Land of War Elves. I have the Elves of Deep Shadow. Oh, I need 2 Elves of Deep Shadow. Scavenger Folk I have. Script Sprites I have. Pixies I have. Slug I need probably 1 more. Terra I have. Mind Twist. Demonic Tutor I need 3 Ice Storms. Crumbles I have. And I like the idea of the person who owned this deck to get the cards signed by everyone who played during an event. I would love to have this. Either a basic land or one of the cheaper cards. Obviously not the Chaos Orb or something too exciting. You're also positive that I should run the elf deck. Should we build it together? Would you like to be there? It's 10 PM here. Should we see how far we get with that list? Hurricane, I think I need 1. We have 2 sitting in a bottle. We now have the Chaos Orb. I would only play 1 Bayou because I only own 1 and no marks, and then add maybe 2 swamps and 2 forests. Maybe something like that, or 3 swamps and 1 forest, because it already has. Well, maybe it has more forests because there are some behind there. And then we have this Relic Barrier, which I don't have. What do you tap? Which artifacts do you tap with this one? That would also be interesting to know. Maybe candelabras? And then we have the Whirling Dervish, which is such a janky card. Protection from black and grows bigger if a creature died, I think. I have all of these. Yeah, most of the deck I have. Only the Ice Storms would be expensive ones to get. Elves and Pendelhaven are okay. Expensive in the sense like 50 bucks or so. You know, like I have most of the deck already. And then I need to train. You know, I would like to see some more old school decks, digital also, matched up against me to train and see how these decks play out and what I should look after or look for to be able to deal with special turns or things that people do. Tell me, Cosmic Seeds, how are you feeling? Would you like to join me for another hour or half an hour or so to build this deck and see what I'm missing, or should we call it a day for today? Let me know how you're feeling, because it's actually only us two this entire stream. I think I don't know if anyone else joined in between. Thank you so much for your support and staying around all the time. Really nice of you. I had a lot of fun. Let me know if you would just like to hang a little more, or if you have other stuff to do, or currently planning on doing other activities. Fine with both. And if more people join, obviously, they can have their say and ask what we're doing. You're sending stuff on Discord. Let me check what you're sending. So, where are we? Cardboard Tutor. Oh, you send it. You send it to me. Deck list. Visit. Okay. ATOG Brassman. Let's share that with everyone else. Okay, Orcish Artillery Triskelion I would need a second one of. Brassman I would probably need another one of. Lightnings I have. Wheel I would need to get, which is fine. It's a card that I also like. Felwar Stone I would need to get 2 more. Ooh, the tome is expensive. Interesting that people play 3 of that. Ankh of Mishra, okay. Should have that. Soaring Meekstone. Mox we ignore. Icy. Chaos Orb, I have Winter Orb. Mishra's Workshop I would need, yeah. Hammerheim! What does X point deck mean? Old School X point. Is that like a special kind of band list or something? Or type of old school? War Barge. Funny. Fountain of Youth. Interesting that it is played at all. Oh, you can just eat it and get some life if you're bored. Interesting. What do the beasts do? Protection from red. Okay, and are a little bigger. Cute. Ashnoths. Why do people play Ashnoths? Active Volcano. Interesting. What do you do with an artifact? X point is points per power 9 card used. X point is points per power 9. So, does that mean you're only allowed to play a certain number of power 9? And therefore people would play a different deck list if we're playing Swedish old school like at this event? Am I getting that correctly? Understanding it correctly? Okay, interesting. Interesting. What do you do with the transmogrant? Like, what do you make into an artifact, or is it just the fact that it costs one, turns something into another eatable artifact for ATOG? Is that the idea, or is there like a combo that I'm not seeing here? All planes are destroyed. These cards are so mean back in the day. Orcish artillery. It's so interesting that people play that. Like, you deal 2 damage, fine, but you get 3 damage dealt back. Yeah, okay. Interesting. ATOG crunch. Because I played Antiquities Cube twice already, and I never drafted this one, but I think I played ATOG decks twice. And I never saw it as a double fodder for ATOG, but I guess that's fine. So that should also be included in these decks, right? So it's a solid card being able to have 2 cards. Get a card bigger. Get an ATOG bigger? Yeah, but just 1. Oh, Circle of Protection red. Interesting. It's not in the deck list, but that would be a way to protect yourself. Interesting. Oh man, these combos and synergies are so funny. Yeah, that workshop I think is the one that is actually that is the question, you know. Like, if I get it, great, and then actually I would be able to finish out my Antiquities set cube this year as well. If I don't get it, this entire deck list probably isn't as strong anymore. Though I just realized there's no Suchi in this deck, is there? No Suchi and no green also. Like, this is also another deck list, so it's similar probably to what you wanted to do or to share, but it's not a Fog and Berserk and Suchi deck list. I just realized. But then again, still would need the workshop. I'll see. I'll see if we find a deck list that we think could be a thing that I build. If I get a Mishra's workshop from the person who supplied me with my Pendelhaven, my tabernacle at Pendrell Vale, I mean, they might have a workshop that they might be able to give me for a good price, I hope. Some decks don't run Suchi, you're a different kind of player. I'm wondering what you would take out and what you would put in, especially because the deck that you pitched earlier was green and red, and would mean that there would be some changes to the deck list, you know? I'm wondering, for example, if you need 4 of this book really, like, how much mana are you gonna spend? And it costs 4 for the ATOG to eat later? Like, do you need 4 of these books? Is there so much mana in this deck? With Suchi, I could imagine if you sack it and put some mana into the tome to just draw cards off it again. Let me get my cubes for a sec. That's the dark. That is antiquities. Want to replace the Yoshin soldier here with an unsigned one. There are factories. I would get one of each. Could start picking out the cards at the same time for the elves deck list. If I build another deck, I would still have the elves playlist deck list to have a test game, maybe with my wife. She was also open to playing some old school with me, so that's also a nice way to be able to train a little and see how games play out. Argothian Treefolk was not in there. Another soldier here. Atogs! Hey, there they are. Quite a bunch. Crumble was in there. Pixies was in there. Another soldier. Four crumbles. Pixies. Okay. Four crumbles. Pixies. How many did the deck list say that I should play? Let's get that in here again. And maybe into a corner. Like so. How many pixies was it? 4 pixies. Did I pick it out? Yeah, I think I picked it out. Pixie number 4. Amy Weber is also another artist that I would love to meet. Her signature is so quirky. Looks like a little lint. But I love it. Okay, what else? Soldier. Crumble. I have enough pixies, crumbles, and everything. Just the soldier to replace the signed card here. Factory I have. Show me the deck list that you found. Oh, on Discord again. Let me check. So these, and then we have crumble and factories. Oh, that's the corner you cannot see. So, let me check what you sent me. That you may build yourself. Let's check. A burn deck. Ball lightning. I only own one. Shivan Dragon I have. Atog is in there. Soaring Mana Vault. Mishra's Ankh I would need multiple of. Wheel I would need. Blood Moon I would need one more. Mishra's Factory. Disc I would need another one. It would be possible, though I would have to get a couple more cards. You have assigned the Dark Ball Lightning. I would love to own a card by... what's the artist again? Of Ball Lightning? I forgot. Of them. Quentin Hoover was it, right? Oh, those are the dark decks. Yeah. These we don't pluck apart yet, except if I need a card in particular. I don't own a Quentin Hoover signed card yet, sadly. But I would love to one day. This one looks a little used. I take out the most used cards for these signed cards. Just to have some nicer condition on these, I think. Yeah, I think these should be the ones. Yeah, Quentin Hoover. Yeah, okay. And how about this one? Ooh, that is the one that is the most used. Let's get it out of here. And get the soldier in the nice sleeve. It's like a really nice condition. Okay. Ta-da! What do you do with the deck? You ball lightning attack people, have a Shivan Dragon, Atog. What else do you do? Ankh of Mishra to punish everyone who plays lands. Black Vise. And you punish them for having cards. How is old school with having many cards in hand? Is that a thing that happens? Because I would imagine at some point everyone has like just, let's say like 2 cards in their hand maybe, right? Or do they have a full hand? Do you punish people with Black Vise, like actually? Lightning. Oh, that's quite off center, I notice. God, that is so creepy. Creepy the Fallen. There's one elf that I need for the deck list. I need 2 more. Splitty Slug. Oh, this one we needed. Though I think this is the sideboard of a player. Not sure if we will ever play with these decks again, but for now I would keep them as long as I have enough from the rest of the cube. Drawing 3 is super expensive. Oh, there's no drawing cards in Old School, only 7 Library and Ancestral Recall. Really for drawing cards, that's why drawing 3 is super expensive. Yeah, I mean, but why is Black Vise a good thing then? Like, what do people, how do people use Black Vise? Because then you just force them to just play their cards, which they would have done anyways, right? Scavenger, we have enough. Mace of Ith is twice in the Dark Cube deck. And Ancestral Recall is also not... is on the restricted list, you know? Like, people wouldn't even play a lot of Ancestral Recalls. There's a Crusade. How often do I own Crusade? I think twice, right? The Dark Sit Cube. A Crusade. No, Tyvars. Tyvadar. Twice. Both in excellent condition. This looks a little... yeah, it looks okay. Looks okay. So... there's the second one. We'll see which one is a little more nibbled. This, I think, was my wife's deck. The black and green one. This looks like a friend of mine's. Like so. Ooh, what happened there? Okay. So you would build the Elves deck, which I'm already starting to build here. This was my deck for the draft. Let's pick out the good cards. So you would build the Elves deck and the Mono Red Atog deck and prox the rest. I think I will have to, obviously, I will have to use proxies. The championship does not allow proxies, though that doesn't mean that I cannot use them at home. And therefore, I shall try that. And at some point I might even print out some Moxen and power cards to try to test how my deck performs against these. I can buy Renaissance cards cheaper than English versions. That is entirely true. I could even just for playing reasons get modern versions if I wanted to, but obviously the old school feel gets lost a little. Oh, did I only pick out 3 scavengers? I need one more. I think I saw one here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, proxy for testing purposes. I need 2 more spitty slugs. Let's see about the condition of the Crusades. These are really nice. These came from my cousin, who had like a collection of the dark cards next to some other stuff. These are both really nice in condition. Any of them have some white specks? Both of them are really nice. I mean, this one looks a little more used, so let's get rid of that. Keep this. and get a nice sleeve on this Crusade, which is a little worse in condition. It has some white specks here, but it has the signature on it. That's why it has to be included in the cube. My first Detweiler signature, by the way. I'm happy to add those, and this can go back into the sleeve and out of the way. So Suchi we put away for a moment, because I will not add it to the cube, but might add it to a old school deck. We'll see. Elvish Archers. I need the Unlimited set cube. And here we can also get the Llanowar Elves. So, where are there? There should be the rares. Elvish Archers. I think no, there it is. Wanted to say I think we drafted that one, but we didn't apparently, and it should be in really nice. Yeah, very clean condition as well. Wow. Let's get it out of that sleeve. Let's reuse it for this one, which is also very clean. Really nice. Two really nice copies. I have one elf left to trade, which does not have a signature. Or I played more elves, we'll see. So, let's go back to the deck list, shall we? Let's see what we need from Unlimited. We need Mind Twist. Twisty Mind Twist. Remember this video? Fake Underground Sea. Now I have a real one. Volcanic. Don't need these. Only need the Bayou, which I play in a Land Trebuchet Commander deck currently. Mind Twist. Okay. By the way, should I add birds? Like, they seem the same, if not better, than a Llanowar Elf. Or is 1/1 important? Because my feeling is, I have a bird, why not add it? It has flying, can block flyers, right? Or am I missing something? Is the 1 power on walking on the floor important in any way? Like Elves of Deep Shadow I get for like black pips, you know? But why not add a bird? So let's see which of the decks has. No, there are the uncommons. Maybe the Demonic Tutor is here. Yeah, there it is. Demonic Tutor. The 1/1 for the Pendelhaven. Let me remind myself. Does Pendelhaven need the creature to be a 1/1, really? God, haven't played Pendelhaven in quite a while. Should be in here. No, these are the rares. Uncommons, that. Ooh. This one I don't need to play, sadly. Not good enough, apparently, for old school, or at least not in the decks I'm playing or planning on playing. These are the rares, right? Do I need any rares from Legends? I don't think so. Oh, it's so nice to go through these cards and be able to just pick out a deck, knowing that I have enough of everything, besides like needing 4 of some copies. But other than that, it's so cool to just know I have all these old cards that I normally play in a cube to now build an old school deck. 31 years of Magic. Wow. When did you start then? In like What was the set that did you start with like Ice Age? This is like where most people joined the game, right? Because I joined way later. I joined in like Invasion times, Mercadian Masks. And I missed all of these sets, obviously. Everyone of our family missed that set. We never had any of these old cards. Never had a cradle back then. And at some point I was like, why not build a little cube with these old creatures? This I also need. And start collecting these old cards. That the spark came with my Cousins the Dark cards, and I was like, why not build something out of that instead of just giving them away? Ooh, I have a signed one. Didn't remember that. Very nice. Life Shizzle was not one that I needed. Yeah. One of my best friend's brothers also started at around that time, so they have a lot of Ice Age cards. I might build a Ice Age set cube one day, but this is the focus. Like this is the OG stuff, which is so memorable, so special. The Whirling Dervish is even signed. I might have a unsigned Whirling Dervish. Let me check here. No, I traded away already. Sad. How many dervishes do I own? Only one. Okay, so I need 3 more. And Relic Barrier, I own 2 and no extra. What else? Pendelhaven. Don't own any extra ones. Okay. Okay, so GG on that part, but I knew that I would have to order them. Then Arabian Nights. What do we need? Rares. Yeah. I understood. That's why no birds, because Pendelhaven does not synergize well with the birds. So, in other words, the mana fixing and the flying is not worth as much as being able to boost one of my creatures, let's say the elves here, to a 2/3. Interesting. That is quite good. Let's hope the fixing is good enough, since we only have one Bayou. Arabian Nights Rares here. Here we are. These I don't need. Finally got a second drop of honey, but I don't need that in the cube. No aces, Cyclone. Nope. Brassman. I will build the deck in at a later time. Let me focus on this one now before I mix up stuff. Diamond Valley. Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite close now. I'm just copying a deck list. But it is fun to look through the old cards and be like, yep, got that. And knowing that I only need just a handful of cards. I already have someone in the pipes who has 2 Pendelhavens and will send them to me. Just have to finish out the trade. I think they were on the road and will be back yesterday. Were back yesterday, so they will contact me soon, I suppose. What else? Nothing from Arabian Nights, huh? Interesting. I mean, makes sense if we're playing City in a Bottle. Nothing else from Legends. Let's get this box out of the way, because there are 3 big boxes here. Right. Commons from Unlimited. Let's see. We need Terror. How many? All of the terrors? 3 terrors. That was quite a used one. We'll see if we have a nicer one. Not playing Dark Ritual. We're playing Giant Growth. But we need no Fog in this deck list. Llanowar Elves. Terror. Script Sprites. Cinco we're not playing. Since we don't have... since we don't have the Bayous, because I was thinking about adding Sinkholes as well. Tranquility is another one that we need. Because Sinkhole would be another meanie in this deck. Script Sprites, only 3? Question mark? Interesting. What else? What else? You just got your first factory, the best one. Is it the winter one? You play Fog, you're weird. That's quite a dark one. Stream of Life. Okay. I also have to pick out the factories from the Antiquities Cube. Only went for the commons. Darkness depending if I'm playing Turbo Fog. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't need darkness. I don't play Fog, but yeah, if you play Fog, that's another copy, another option. There's one elf, the winter one. I also agree. I really like the winter one as well. It's so pretty. Currently also winter season, so. There's one signed Tranquility. Obviously we're gonna play the signed one, can't play the normal one. Obvi. Why else would we have the signed ones? Good. Let's check for more Llanowar Elves in these decks that we built. There's one Giant Growth. Gonna steal that. Gonna steal that. I think that was my wife's deck. Sorry, wife. Gonna steal your stuff. Okay. This was a Friends deck. One Llanowar of 2 Llanowar Elves. And that is that was 3 and now 4. Ice Storm, one of them. Great. Anything on the sideboard? Nothing. And then another Friends deck. No Terror. Hello. Oh, hippies. You have a Farm Black Border Giant Growth Pack Fresh Condition. Are you gonna grade it? Or what you gonna do with that? What are your plans? I mean, this swamp we have to play, right? That is so cool. This was my deck from the draft that we did. Giant Growth, I think we might need another one, right? 1, 2... No, we only need 2 growths. Okay. Obviously need to play this, and obviously need to play this. Was that all the signed ones? Or stamped ones, apparently. Okay. This was from a Miami old school group who are still looking for people when I joined, and they sent me some stamped Unlimited basics, so I'm shilling for them a little. If you live near Miami or in Miami, you should join them because they seem nice. What else? I need to sort stuff a little. So we have elves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then one IC. I mean, IC is the manipulator, right? But you know which IC I mean. 3 sprites. We only need 3 according to the list. We have 4 terrors, which is 1 too many. So let's get the chunkiest out of here. I mean, they're all a little nibbled. Get this one out. Tranquility, Trank. Okay, in the sideboard. So this is all the sideboard. We have the pixies in the sideboard. We have 1 city in the sideboard. Regrowth. Was that an uncommon? Oh, you have a friend in the Miami area. Tell them about the group. Tell them it's great. I haven't met them in person, but they seem nice. They seem nice, sending out basic lands to everyone who needs some and stamping them. And they supplied me with a couple. And I give them a shout out and play with these basics, which is the least I can do. And they look amazing. Like, this is so cool with the tentacles and the little plants here and there that they added. So cool. And I could imagine when I'm at the event that I would have one of the basics signed by people who play against me. Maybe. Well, we'll see. Maybe by the artists as well. I don't know if they would even do that. Okay, so these... Aha, okay, so they only sell newer MTG stuff, so no old school. We still need, what else do we need from Unlimited? We have Mind Twist Demonic. Anything else I am missing? We have the Chaos Orb, which is the special thingy of today. A Bayou, which is in my deck still. Okay, good. Good. This can go. We might need some basics. How many cards are in this deck list? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Why is it 4, 6, 8? Okay, so they split it in 8. 4, 6, 8. Okay, 2, 4, 8. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's another 8. So that's 8 times 6 is 48. 50. So they did a 60 card deck, right? 50, 2, 4, 5, 55 plus 4 forests probably. Okay, so 4 forests. Let's take 2 of the beans and I mean, want some of each. So let's take 2 of these again and go back to the other decks. Because there are some more of the darker that I also need, but I need the decks. Not that one, probably this one. Yeah. Okay, so these. This was the deck. These I wanted 1 and 2. Okay. And then we have the factories, which we just talked about. You have 6 beta signed copies from Rush. One set in Silver Sharpie. Very cool. I'm a little jealous. I would love to own at least one Chris Rush signed basic land, but maybe I will come across someday. We'll see. The other set in Black Pen. I mean, I need unlimited ones even. There's the most beautiful, arguably, factory. And we also need a strip mine. I think I want the one with the tower. That is cute. I like the cute tower. Or which strip mine artwork do you prefer most? Maybe the horizon one? Okay. Oh, that should be it, right? Are we through? Hurricane I still need. I forgot about Hurricane. Hurricane, hurry. Hurry for the Hurricane. That's a rare, right? I think. Ooh, Schlippy. Hurricane, Hurricane. Do I own one though? That is another good question. Do you own a Hurricane? Might have to check the deck lists again, because I thought I owned one. Let me check the cube list. Hurricane I should own, so it should be in one of the decks. Might be in my deck, actually. Picked up a Spanish Renaissance strip mine. It was Portuguese. Yeah, strip mines. I think they did some foreign white border, black border ones. I think Italian also. I'm not sure which other languages. Did the friend pick the Hurricane? There it is. There it is. So the friend picked it. Great. Get the Bayou out of my land trebuchet deck. This entire commander deck has only 6 white border lands, which are the duals, so I can fetch them faster. This one, and this one, and this one, and this one, all from Unlimited. Only Tundra missing. This deck I really like. It's one of my favorite decks, and happy to have built it. Might be one of my oldest decks even. From which the ones that I still own. I think I started with an Animar deck back then in 2011. I need a sleeve for that Bayou though. I got one. Okay, so I think I need 3 swamps, so this one will be replaced. Not box. This box. Swampies. So, oh, there's a second Miami and a third one. Okay, let's get all of those. Nice. More tentacle swamps. You still run Animar? I had Animar for quite a while also. And at some point I upgraded it to have a whole bunch of Eldrazi's in there and colorless stuff. And at some point my playgroup said, please take apart this deck. It is too strong. Because at some point, like a turn, I don't know, 4 or 5, I just at some point won, you know, I had like 1 or 2 infinite combos in there as well. Yeah, it wasn't the nicest. Should we give it a try? Like, I mean, I'm still missing a couple cards. We can count how many we're missing. Let's go with the deck list as is on screen. Let's see. So we are starting with Llanowar Elves. Illusionist's Bracers. That was the one that triggers double, right? So you get double the counters, right? Am I not mistaken? Scavenger Folk is in this pile. We need 2 more elves. So these are missing. 2 of them. We have the Scribbies. 1, 2, 3. And we have 1 pixie. And then we have 2 pixies down there. We have spitting, not splitting. Spitting Slug, which still needs 1. And we have Mind Twist, Demonic Tutor, and a Terror. So these we all have. 1 slug missing, 2 elves missing. Then the ones that are probably missing the most is the Ice Storm, and then we have 4 Crumbles. So 3 more Ice Storms. There's one I'm currently riding with on Facebook who might have one for me, which I might get from them. We'll see if we find a deal on it. Hurricane, I need 1 more. Then we have the City and the wonderful Chaos Orb. And then 2 mazes and a 3rd maze in the sideboard. We have all the factories. We have 1 Bayou, and I replaced the other 3 with 3 Swampies. And we need to replace another 1 more swamp. We have 2 Pendle Havens. Now my space is running out. Let's, oh, I can go a little over here, even though the light is glaring. I already saw the cards, like this and like this. Nice. Right, we need to replace the Mox as well with a swamp. So these are in the sideboard. We have... oh, Strip Mine sneaked in there. Ice Storm will only go up. It's so interesting because today I looked prices for the Ice Storm, and it was like crazy. It's still at like $50 plus or minus. And they reprinted it in a secret layer like a year ago in the Storm secret layer, because it's not on the reserved list. And it's so interesting that cards like these held up, you know, like there was a reprint and people were like, yeah, but the old school people like the old cards. So that's a argument against the reserved list, you know, like it doesn't really matter, you know, like people reprint stuff, like Wizards reprint stuff, and prices are okay. Happy that you enjoy the playlist. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 forests. How far did I count? I think I was 52, 4, 6, 7. No, I think these were 6 forests and then 7. I don't remember. Those were 48, 50, 52, 53, 54, and then 6, 7. 6, 7. I still don't get the joke. Okay, and then I replaced one of the Moxen with one of the forests. Okay, so let's stick with that. Yeah, of course, old school players hate the secret layers. I'll look up Harris Heller. Let me write a little note. Does he have music on YouTube as well? I'll check it. I'll check it later. I'll see if the style fits what I'm playing and if I like it. Thank you for the info. Right. Only a few cards missing. So 2 elves, that's 2 cards. 1 Sluggy, 3 Ice Storms. And that is it. Oh, then the three Dervishes. So 9 cards are missing in total. That is really nice. 10 cards because I need 1 more Relic Barrier. Okay, I will check it out. I'll check out Harris Heller. 2 of these, 1 Pixie. Then the 3 Dervishes, which are missing. And then a City, Tranquility, Regrowth, and the rest. Yeah, I think so too. Should we just give it a spin and just shuffle up the cards and see what we draw, how it plays out? Just a couple of turns, just to see how it feels. Cause it's cool that I now have a deck, you know, like I have an old school deck now. Almost, like 10 cards are missing. And yeah, in regards to the secret layer, yeah, if those people don't also play newer cards, like I do, like Commander and stuff, they will not build old school decks with secret layer cards. So all of these old cards will never get reprinted the way that they were ever printed, you know? All of the reserved list cards at some point will be so old, they will be almost extinct. And this is why I like to preserve my cards in a cube that I can play with people and friends and have fun with. Should we do like a classical, like trigger warning? Oh. I feel bad for the Chaos Orb. 1 bridge shuffle. That cannot hurt, right? All of these people with their 10,000s of euros, dollars decks, who just slid them over the pavement. Okay, so I would keep this. Has 4 lands here. 1 of the factory workers here, and just a flyer and a scavenger folk. Looks solid. So let's go with the sprites first. Second turn. Oh, we have a Pendelhaven. How do you play this deck? Like, do you boost it and just go for attacks and play a scavenger folk? Like, how aggressive do you play? It's like a kind of a weenie kind of deck, right? Turn 3. The factory, do you go aggressive or do you keep it for blocking? Let's put this out. I could already crumble like a Mox or something of an opponent, or here also aggro elves. Let's play turn 4 pixies for 2, and obviously I attacked. Again, so that's already 6 damage turn 4, right? If they don't have a blocker, I could go with the 1/1. And then, interesting, this is a 2/1, the Argothian Pixies. We have a maze, interesting. Amazing. 8 damage. There's no haste, why am I blocking? There's no haste in this entire old school block? I never realized. Really? Is that so? I never noticed text. What is Oracle? Haste? Raging Goblin came later, right? That's so interesting. Release date. When did they invent haste? No, there was haste. There was Concordant Crossroads, right? So there has to be haste. But yeah, probably the only card. That's when they started inventing it. Let's check. Let's check quickly. Unique art. No, not unique art. All prints here. That's what I want. 1998. Hey, what happened to the rest? Ascending. So there was Nether Shadow. But are people playing with it? I think so. I think I saw a deck list or two with Nether Shadow, and I was like, I'm not going to include it since it is a rare. Instill Energy. Are people playing that? And then there's Ball Lightning. Okay, but it's actually just a handful. Like 3-4 cards. So interesting. Like looking at the history, there's Raging Goblin. Starting at Portal. Yeah, you have 4. That's nice. A deck list with Nether Shadow. Okay, I'm out of cards now. I have a crumble and a land. I could just continue drawing and playing stuff down on the table. But let's shuffle up again and see what else we draw and what kind of turns. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, as someone who has played almost from the beginning or is into old school, you already have insights that I don't. But then again, I have these set cubes, and I'm like, there has to be something, you know. Then we have these tools of Scryfall, which we didn't have back in the day of old school, and you just played and saw whatever on the table. And I don't know if people really played Nether Shadow. Instill Energy seems like a weird card to include. You have 4 signed Nether Shadows. Should we do another bridge? Let's do another bridge shuffle for the microphone. And one for the camera to trigger some people. See if I can do it like this. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was nice. They are double sleeved. Don't you worry, they will not get bent. They might get bent. Ouch, that hand hurts. Huh. Not the best, I'd say. No lands, not helpful. I'm happy that you're enjoying the shuffles. I did a whole video on shuffling stereotypes, and it was fun to shuffle cards without sleeves for that video. Oh, that was a little rough. And I think I triggered some people. But I did include trigger warning in the title. So people know what they're signing up for. Let's try one more. Oh yeah. This one I learned from my dad, who also likes and liked to do magic tricks. And he also shuffled cards like that. Oh wow. Okay, still no ramp, but I mean we're gonna keep it, right? What do I put away? If I don't have a flying player, I guess I put this away and have 4 lands. Can still attack. I think that's fine. Going down to 6. Thing is, if I want to finish out a game, I could just deal X damage to all players and hope that I have more life than they do. But yeah, I would probably dump this card and keep the rest. Right? Man, these factories are beautiful. So let's dump the Hurricane, if you don't have anything against it, and start with a Scavenger Boy. And then, oh, I see a Pendle. And attack with the Pendle. Go for 2 damage. And then, what else do we have? A Strip Mine. Yucky. Let's do the factory. I mean, the strip mine could destroy something. Ooh, we also have double red. Double green. Let's go like this and have the boy. And then next turn. Let's go with the factory. It does not have haste. I should have played the factory before the strip mine, obviously. Then I could attack now. Okay, so what else? We could do this. We always have to keep 2 mana if we want to attack with the slug or block. Or we just destroy a land if we want to. And then we attack with that. We have our elves. And then we have a factory to attack with and scavenger folk, probably. Or we keep it for blocks. Ooh, City in a Bottle. To wipe the board of all Arabian Night cards. I never thought that I would ever play this aside from Cube. I thought this card was so unplayable. In Commander, it's so unusable. I mean, you could destroy a city of brass. What other cards are staples in Commander? Set ARN. Because my feeling is not that many more. Your extended old school deck is strictly land destruction. Which colors then? Red and green for Fisher as well. So then you have Oubliette and City of Brass, which you could dump with this one. But that's it. Most people don't play more. Rock Egg no one plays. Sorcerer's Queen Danda no one plays, sadly. No other cards you really see played in Commander. I mean, these are expensive, but also not that good. So yeah, never thought I would play City in a Bottle, and I'm really interested to see how well it performs in such a black and green elf deck. So I'm at turn, what, 5-6-ish now? And now my hand is empty. Black, green, and red. Land destruction. Back in the day when my dad still played, he got proxed a red and green land destruction deck. I don't remember if he ever played it against me, maybe once or twice. But like, land destruction really sucks. Like, especially for a child who wants to play. I was 7 back in the day, maybe 8. And I think that is another reason why he just proxied it and just tested it, and at some point was like, yeah, no, not gonna play it much more often. I love Thermokarst and Icequake. Icequake, I don't know. Ooh. Let me check Icequake. Icequake. Destroy target land if that land was snowy. Deals 1 damage to that land's control. Cool, cool card. Like a sinkhole kind of thing. Just 1 mana more and deals 1 damage. Interesting. And a beautiful Richard Kane Ferguson art. Let's see what we get. Playable, I'd say. Right? We have those two. We can grow and hope for another land. Let's keep that and see where this hand goes. We play a forest and a scavvy. Then we draw another forest. Play a pixie and deal 1 damage. Turn 3. You love my shuffling noises, and you quit shuffling like that years ago. I mean, problem with Commander decks is that you have 100 cards, so I cannot shuffle decks like this. I do what's it called? The mass shuffling that I do with my commander decks as well. And I do I do rifle shuffles like this with my commander decks. So this is what I also do. I don't do bridges since it's just too many cards in my hands. I guess are still too small, or not still, but are too small to bridge shuffle an entire 100 card deck. But the 60 card decks are good enough to do that with. And then there are people who like get dealt psychological damage when I do that. So, turn 3. Do I play a factory or do I play a forest? I think I play the factory, because I can attack next turn. And I play the sluggy next. And then again attack for 3 and go to 16 damage. 16 life. You like the elf build? You would need half of the deck, unfortunately. You wish me luck. Thank you. Thank you. Me too. I wish myself luck too. I will train and see what plays make sense and what don't. For example, playing the factory as fast as I can if I don't need the colored pips. It seems as if a Bayou would be helpful, but then again, I have the elves and I have not replaced a Bayou for a non-swamp, so I just didn't draw a Bayou, so that also seems fine. And I will build another deck list, probably a ATOG list, maybe with the 4 Suchis that I have now, and get some more stuff going that I see online. You said Fog maybe, so maybe green-red ATOG and see what I can find. If you can find a green-red ATOG list, also send that my way so I know what else could be put in there. Berserk I would probably have to order a couple of. That is quite a bunch of damage. What's that? 2, 4. I have to pay 2. 2, 4, 6, 7 damage. 9 life points, right? And next turn the opponent would be dead since I have a giant growth as well. So that's another 9. Was it 9? 7. And that is 10 damage. And opponent is squish. With BGS 9 Bayou, you could just crack it out of out of the slab, so you don't have to proxy it. Yeah, keep it in there. All the above 8 grades cards are probably slab keepable. This is fun. I'll do one more round, and then it's half past 11 p.m. currently, and I will move towards my bed probably. But this was fun. I didn't think I would build this deck today, but I did, and this was fun. Let's do one nice one here. Oh yeah. Do not crack it. What do we have here? Okay. Still no elves. I am missing 2 Elves of Deep Shadow, so maybe that's one reason why we're not drawing any elves here. So, I mean, we don't have a green... Oh, we do have a green source. Okay, let's keep it. Let's keep it. Go with the factory first. And then we go with the pixies next. What else do we have? Let's do Scabby and attack for 4. Turn 3. What is next? Did I make a mistake? Yeah. Turn 3 I could have played like this. Play the Scabby and then attack with the factory like that. And then turn 4, I play the forest and can attack with both. And that would be 7 damage. Don't have any water anymore. 7 damage. What did we do before? 4 damage? That would be 11 damage in total. Okay. So let's do another 7, go to 18 damage. With a giant growth, the opponent would be toast. And we do a scribby. No, we do a maze. We do a maze if people kill my creatures, you know. Or attack with a bigger one. Then we have that one. And then we GG. Very cool deck. Interesting. Interesting. Also the factories are cool to play with. These are really pretty. I do like the fall season one as well. Nice. Pendelhaven, I need 2 more of. Oh, the Mind Twist. Oh boy, this is such a mean card. But in a one-on-one, that is devastating. And then the Chaos Orb. I do have to train to flip the Chaos Orb. Like this is about a foot here. So how do you flip that? If I want to destroy... They did a change on the rules of the Chaos Orb, by the way. Here. Chaos Orb says 2 mana, tap it for 1. I will do it a little, make it a little bigger for you to read with me. And then you tap, choose a non-token permanent. Yeah, you choose a non-token permanent, this one maybe. And then you flip it from at least 1 foot. If it turns over completely at least once during the flip and touches it, you destroy that permanent. And that destroys the Chaos Orb. So it's only 1 destruction trigger. Yeah. So I would have to train a little, you know? Like I saw people do like, they let it fall on their fingers so it flips. So does that work? And then and that flipped only once. That flipped a little more. That only flipped once. How is it? What is a good way? I mean, at least 1 foot. Like, I'm always hitting the card. I could go even higher. Oops, sorry. Didn't want to bump you. Yeah, but I have to train a little. Does that count? Like, oh, but that flies way off. That is good, but it only flipped half. I think I have to go even higher. I have to go higher. Let's go above the camera. That just did not flip as I wanted it. But it's so silly. Okay, I'm not sure if that hit the card. Oh man, it's not easy. If you have, I mean, I will see if I find... I will try and see if I find a way to flip an orb continuously hitting the target, you know, every time or 90% of the time. I might make a video of that. Since it's not that easy. I mean, take any card if you want to train with the Chaos Orb. I mean, the giant growth also can be flipped. Of course, a Chaos Orb, to flip a Chaos Orb is much cooler. Okay, let's try again. I mean, it flipped, but it also... I'm not sure. Like, it moved back. Oh boy, that went over. I think that flipped. Gee, that's not as easy as you might think. And just letting it fall from a certain height, that will just land like this. That doesn't work. So it doesn't flip. So you need something it falls onto. Could try like flipping it like this. Nah, then it flies off. Wait, I have a little emote for you. Here. Cardboard tutor laughing. Yeah. So that I will still have to train a little how to flip a Chaos Orb effectively, and I will show that to the channel because these are my first tries and it's not consistent, and sometimes I don't hit the target and sometimes we do like half a flip and sometimes it flips back. It's not the easiest thing. Yeah. Do a orb flip short. If you have hot tips on how to do that, do share the link. Do share the link in the Discord. And I think I would call it quits here for today. This was a whole bunch of fun. Happy to now have an old school deck. Still need like 10 cards to finish out this deck, but we are somewhere, and I can already train a little. And yeah, I'll start to get the cards, order the cards, and probably build a second old school deck and procs the rest that I'm missing. And I hope you had fun. If you want to support me with some YouTube membership, you can do that, but you don't have to. Don't feel obligated, pressured, or anything. But if you would do that, I'm happy and thankful. We are finally at that goal of being monetized after 3 years, but now we go straight again, or straight forward, and reach the 2,000 subscriber goal. That will be the next big milestone. Yes, a good night to you as well. I don't know which time it is, but probably at some point in America it will get dark and nighttime. Have a good night. Have a good night, everyone. See you in another video and in another live stream. In another live. Take care, everyone. See you in another video. Bye-bye.